Looking for new VR games coming out in April 2023? We've got you covered. The last few months have been some of the busiest we've seen in VR's recent history, with PlayStation VR 2 offering over 40 launch games. While many of these were enhanced ports of existing VR titles, new experiences like Horizon Call of the Mountain, Gran Turismo 7 and Resident Evil Village made it a busy time. While that calmed down across March, VR didn't lack for big releases and April looks like another strong month. Here's the full rundown of the big VR releases coming to MetaQuest 2, PSVR 2, PCVR and PICO 4 in April 2023. Everslaught Invasion. Published by Fast Travel Games and developed by Mobs Games, Everslaught Invasion offers an intense two-player co-op experience. Fast Travel Games confirmed to Upload VR that the game is set for release this month, with a final date to be confirmed down the line. As one of 3 playable classes, you're tasked with taking down hordes of corrupted foes, gradually building up your class skills and weapons. It's also coming to the HTC Vive XR Elite, though a release date remains unconfirmed.
Fight! Fight tooth and bloody nail with all you have, clerics. For if we fail, our world will burn.
Creed, Rise to Glory, Championship Edition. A remastered version of 2018's Creed, Rise to Glory, the Championship Edition looks like a significant upgrade for the original game. Alongside new story content based on Creed 3, Survios confirms it will include big visual upgrades like 4K/HDR support with foveated rendering, alongside haptic feedback and cross-platform multiplayer. Across the Valley. Ever wanted to look after a VR farm? Utilizing a hand-drawn art style, upcoming sim Across the Valley tasks you with managing the fields while looking after livestock through mini-games, using your profits to expand the farm. Half-Life 2, Episode 2 VR mod. Similar to Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, Half-Life 2, Episode 2 now joins both games with its own VR mod. Developed by the Source VR mod team, it's a free mod offering full room scale VR with motion controls, new weapon interactions, comfort options like motion vignettes and more. However, you must own the base game in order to use it. Gambit. Yes, we know, this isn't the first time Gambit has featured on one of these lists. The cooperative VR heist shooter from Zreal Games previously had a May 2022 release date set, before being moved to December and then being delayed once again only one day before release. However, the game is now set to release this week on April 6th for Quest and PC VR, with full crossplay support from day one.
Mix of the traditional and the super modern.
You mean, it's pimp to fuck?
Breachers. Developed by Hyperdash Studio Triangle Factory, Breachers is a 5v5 tactical VR shooter reminiscent of Rainbow Six Siege and Counter-Strike: Global Offensive. Split between enforcers and revolters, there's a strong emphasis on verticality, letting you climb up walls to find different infiltration points. Kill It With Fire VR. Previously released for flat-screen platforms in 2020, Kill It With Fire VR is a first-person action game about taking down spiders and causing heavy collateral damage. First announced back in February, this is a separate release to the flat-screen Steam game, meaning owners of the original release will need to buy it again. Original PSVR and PSVR 2 versions are also coming later this year, though a specific release date remains unconfirmed. A Night in the Attic. Developed by Mighty Yell, A Night in the Attic is an adventure game with a medieval twist. Played like a board game in your grandmother's attic, you're tasked with guiding Guinevere to save Camelot from the evil Mordred, guiding them through puzzle-filled levels.
None of us is ever prepared for the challenges ahead. But you might be. A Night in the Attic. Coming April 13th.
Amid Evil VR. Influenced by classic 3D shooters, Amid Evil VR directly adapts the original flat-screen PC release from 2019. Promising 7 episodes with different settings, enemies, magical weaponry and more, expect to see the Black Labyrinth DLC arrive for this VR version at a later date, alongside a PSVR 2 release down the line.